Hi guys, welcome to Marquetta the Light Speaker, where we help cure those hearts. Great news. I'm off Monday through Friday, so I get to hang out with you guys a little bit more. I get to post my videos a bit more earlier, so that's cool, isn't it? So I don't work back till Saturday, and even the next schedule is like that too. So I'm actually happy because I'm like, I gotta come all the way out here, but it works out for me. It really does. But today's message was a bit about me. So I just added in my Facebook Live reading. So I read prophetic books. I actually am going to be doing some updates on that Facebook group page soon. My brother, he was giving me some ideals last night, and I was thinking about what he said. And so he was talking about you can have 100 views on things, but even if it's a bad comment, your comments matter. So he was giving me some advice about, getting my YouTube up, telling me, look at more YouTube channels, and just giving me a lot of advice. And he's been giving me a lot of advice since he's been with me. And it really helps. I know sometimes I look tired, so he's probably like, is she really listening to me? I'm trying to give her some advice about her YouTube channel. Is she listening? But I am. And one of the things that I've gotten from him, though, is comments. So I know some people do actually comment on my YouTube channel. I haven't been getting comments lately. I did see likes. I did see the views. But my goal, like I was telling my brother, and he made me laugh, I said, I just posted there. Whatever comes to mind. I used to write each topic down. That's what I used to do. But now, I'm just saying whatever each day and get it going. Because justice. That is really what's in my mind right now, justice. I talked about it in my Facebook Live, and I even read a scripture on it. This is for me because I just had a lot of unfair things happen to me in my life, even before I even had my children. I just had a lot of things that was happening, hanging out with the wrong people pretending to be my friend, and now that I'm older, it really doesn't matter if I have friends or not now, because I'm so old, about to hit 30, 40, 50. Once you get those age, friends don't even matter no more. It's all about taking care of your family. A true friend, though, they stay in your life. It doesn't matter how, old you guys are, they'll stay. I don't know. I have a few friends, but what matters to me the most is my family. To me, friends come and go. And don't get me wrong, I'm blessed for the conversations that I have with the people every now and then. But the older I'm getting, I'm starting to realize that it's all about family. And one of the things that my brother talked to me about, though, was he was telling me, you got to make sure you're taking care of yourself, though. So even though, you're all about your family, how can you take care of your family if you're not right? So I love my little brother, though, because every night I've been getting off work and he'll stay in a room and just talk to me, what I'm saying, and give me those encouraging words. Despite he's going through a lot. We're all going through a lot. It's very beautiful though to have that, and I know my brother probably just be like, she doesn't listen, she ain't listening to me, but I really do hear him, and sometimes when you hear someone keep telling you constantly that they love you, they probably want to hear that from you. They probably want you to tell them you love them too. So I'm starting to notice that my brother, he's been telling me he loves me, he cares about me, and he's proud of me. And honestly, it makes me realize it's not about me. He needs to hear that too. So, check on your loved ones, even though they can be right in the house with you. And you're starting to notice it that they're trying to get your attention. It's not really about you. It's they need you, and my little brother, I really care about him a lot. And I've seen so much potential in him, and he hasn't even started life yet, and he's not old like me. So I ain't even started life yet, but I know how it feels to work, and I know how it feels to be on my own. I'm very independent and everything like that. My little brother, he's 22, and so his life is different from mine. And what I mean about that is, he doesn't work. He's been in college, but he didn't get a chance to finish it. So it's hard. And he loves to rap. That's where he gets his frustrations out, when he raps. He's very intelligent, very smart young man. And I think about him. I thought about him today because I started to notice that he's very stressed out. And I'm not at home, so I'm kind of glad I got some time off, because honestly, during this virus going on, I shouldn't be working, to be honest, no. But I'm just blessed during this time to work, because unemployment, I didn't want to wait on that. I really wanted to work, and I feel like God was working with me for me to be able to work. And even though, I ain't working till Saturday, that's still good too, because it worked out, because I feel like me getting those hours cut down a little bit, I can be there to see what's going on with my family, and I care about them. I care about them a lot. And I was talking about justice, because that word is very big. When I was in that hospital, I was calling myself Justice Queen. And honestly, I think the reason why I did that is because going through all these things and seeing what's happening in the world, you got a Justice Queen on people. You got to start fighting for yourself and following your dreams. And me, I'm a camera girl, and I like to be seen. I like to tell my business. I love my family. I really love my family. And friends, I think there's a difference between friends and family with me. Friends, they come and go, so it really doesn't hurt me no more. I see their face one day, the next day, I don't see them no more. Friends are like boyfriends to me, they come and go. But family, that's very rare for me, and I really care about them. And they don't come and go. When I lost my dad, I saw a lot of suffering going on, and I really suffered right after he died. I really learned how to juggle all that, because again, I was judged having a baby at a young age and stuff like that. And so when you've been judged and and then you almost lost your babies, and because of misinterpretation. But still, God always have a way. When you can't protect yourself, He always have a way to protect you. And I've been on here a lot, and the reason being is because this is something that I want to do. My brother said something to me. He said, "Why are you doing this? What made you get on those videos and talk and do those things?" Well, because when I saw Dad die, when I saw him die like that, and all I could remember, he was a good man and he just took care of his family, and that's all I remember him as, a good man who took care of his family. But I want to be a great woman who took care of her family, of course, but also talked too much, mistalked too much. She left a lot of advice. So I just want to be that woman to tell everybody, she left a lot of advice. My cousin, she was telling me, she was kind of concerned. She doesn't want to lose me and stuff like that. So she's like, "I watch your videos, I watch your lives, and I like to see you, what you're doing right now. It's really good, because where you were, but even where I was still doing these videos. These videos come a long way. Why? My daughters watch them, and when I lost my daughters, that's how they found out where I was at, because they were sneaking on YouTube. They were going on my blog, and my daughter thought I was going to delete my blog yesterday, and she's like, "Mom, don't delete your blog. How are we going to go on your page?" And, some people talk about the Wix site, and they say, you're not going to make any money off of that blog or anything like that. But honestly, I haven't made that much. But last year, I did make something off my blog. And so, honestly, a free website, can you make money off of it? Honestly, you can't. YouTube is free. Millions and millions of people make money off of YouTube. Facebook is free. A lot of people make money off of that. You can do whatever you want to do if you put your mind to it. And for me, I'm doing a lot, working and then motivating speaking, motivational speaker. That's just something that I do, and I just thank God that He's guiding me the right way, not the wrong way, and He's always guided me. And when I feel like I can't protect myself, God has a spiritual way of coming in and protecting me, and that's one thing. I'm not alone, when I was in the hospital, I felt so alone, and when I went to jail, I didn't know what was going on, and so I'm starting to realize it's not under my control. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what was happening. My mental really went somewhere, but I am truly aware that I would never do anything to hurt my babies. And so that's where the misunderstanding was. And sometimes it's hard, because when your loved one is questioned and sometimes they don't know what they're saying themselves, it could be harder. But you don't stop from there, because God has a way of just showing you that you can do it. Even when you feel like you can, because that's what God does. He'll guide you the way you need to go if you want to go that way. So like I said, I've seen people come and go out my life, but I seemingly to see my family, and I say, you know what? I'm going to keep taking care of myself and going towards my goals and dream. With or without, I'm going to keep going. Sometimes our focus be wrong. Last year, I used to worry about what people think about me with my Facebook page. But I feel like the blog is a great place to put my personal business on. Because even though I'm posting it on my Facebook, not everybody will click to that link. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good thing, but I'm noticed around there in that blog, and it comes a long way to know that there's some people that actually really read my stuff, and my daughter thought I was going to delete it yesterday, and she's like, Mom, don't delete your blog, and that's how she found me, and I got out of that hospital. She found me on my blog and on my YouTube channels. So the YouTube and the blog, it means a lot to me. Not just to sit here and make money, all this stuff. No. If I die, everybody knows my face now. I got all these videos. I got all this writing behind. I got all this reading behind. I got all these things on the internet. You know what I'm saying? But what if the internet shuts down? What do we have left? I even wrote. I have my writing. What if my writing catch up on fire? What do I have left? Good question, right? I have me. Look. I left something behind, though. Even if it burns down, God got it. What is lost will be found. So, if my writing got stolen, I can rewrite again. If my videos got taken off, I can video again. How? If you die, how do you know? God has it. He has all of it. He actually has more than what you are putting yourself at. Sometimes we limit ourselves, and we limit ourselves too short. And he has more for us than what we expect. We look at ourselves like this. He actually wants to expand us. And, I'm in a challenging position, working in electronics. But at least I'm working somewhere. At least I'm willing to come out here and risk working, I just thank God for what he's done for me. And continuing to pray over our families, that we keep our minds right and realize that God gave us a good conscience for a reason. And he loves us. So keep hope alive and keep believing, because the more you believe, the more you receive. Don't look at what's going on. Believe. Sometimes you be so cooped up on what's happening. And how am I holding up during this time? I'm holding up pretty well. Believe it or not, I feel like my blessings are coming during this time. I was already historical, about my babies and what was going on and the disagreements and worry about family and wondering what I'm going to do with them. But God is just revealing to me, don't worry about it. All I need you to do is trust in me and move towards where I'm telling you. You'll know that God told you to move this way if it's not hurting you. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like God's been moving me different places and I'm not hurting no more. And he's removing those who are hurting me. He's removed it out of the way. Personal, very personal. I was doing some things that I wasn't supposed to do during this pandemic. Hanging out with the wrong crowd. But every time I find myself sitting down with these people, God always have a way of removing me out of their homes. So when you do God's work, he's going to do it through you. Some people don't believe in him and they'll look at me and be like, you had sinned. You had this at a red light. You did this. You had sex before marriage. How can you talk about God? But honestly, I'm telling you right now, God has a way of letting you know your sin does not determine his love for you. because one of the things about him is he loves you, and he wants you to know that. He wants you to know, even during your mistakes, he's going to be there for you. He's not going to put you on the sideline, because that's not God. He didn't forget about you. You just got to believe in that, and I just thank God for being protection. I be hanging out with the wrong crowd, and he really, really finds his way. I don't know how he does it, but he spiritually finds his way and makes sure I'm out. And how I know? Either these people kick me out their homes, or I just say I gotta go home. And I just thank God for his protection. Thank God for him guiding me. So I really did kind of have a personal conversation, because every day is different, right? Yesterday was quick. Today is not. So thank you for watching Marquela the Light Speaker, where we help cure those hearts. Subscribe. And please follow the blog. On the blog, I also have my Facebook Live on there. I'm starting to share it. I'm just sharing my stuff around. So I'm expanding my videos. So we got the video here where you can just press play. And then even on Facebook Live, it's really cool. You can actually talk to me and interact with me. And if you missed the live, you can press play too. So I'm reading, talking, and writing all together, right? But just know, whatever is going on in your life, God has a way for you to speak. And even when you can't speak no more, your voice is still being heard. That's what it's called, justice. Because it's the feeling of wanting to be heard. It's a feeling of wanting to have clarity, a feeling of wanting to have confirmation, a feeling of just wanting to be served justice. You don't want unfair situations to happen to you. So that's what Marquela the Light Speaker is about, really. Justice. Losing my dad and seeing him die like that. And it was so unfair to me, because I couldn't save him. And I really wanted to save my dad. And I couldn't. And every day, I beat myself down about it. Every day. I beat myself down about me having the mental problems and losing my kids. Beat myself down because I can't save my kids. I can't save my family. I can't save this and that. But I just thank God I'm here. Justice. Have a great day.